right, I believe we are ready to start things off. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Pepe, what's up, JB? Bernard? Nigel? Hello there, everybody. Not gonna lie, I think we're gonna have some low numbers tonight, so I have a big list for you all. Some things I haven't been able to look at, others that I think we all should look at. So it's a nice mixed bag. Currently, I'm in a trade in ADA. For you members out there that pay attention to the Discord, you would know that I've been in this trade good portion of the day. Good portion of the day. We still in bull market. No, we have no lower high on the daily for Bitcoin. So yeah, we pulled back for like what, 2 days? It's pretty hard for the bull market to end within 2 days. Just saying. It's kind of confusing when everybody starts getting hyperbolic and they're like, bull market's over. We had a red day. It's over. Pack it up, everybody. Fed's not going to lower interest rates ever again. My economy is just going to get worse and worse. Pack it up. Sui is on the list, Nigel. It is on the list. Don't you worry. So yeah, here's a trade we're in on ADA. So some of my trades are going to take profit right here at 99.8. Other ones are going to take profit up here at $1.1058. So let's look across the board, see how those are doing. Happens every time. You're right. Sentiment changes so quickly. It changes so fast. So we don't even have to put in a lower low. We could just not have a green day. Bear market. So looking over here on WEEX, we're up 121% on our 35x long on ADA. You can see it right here. We are in the green. This one I'm aiming for high up there, but currently up 300 on this trade. Not too shabby. Over here on ByDFi, we're up 60%, up 1,000, so not too shabby there. Could be a lot worse. Looking on BloFin. We're up 116%. We're up $42. Not too shabby. Green across the board on the exact same trade. So, yeah. We're doing pretty good on ADA. I don't know why ADA is moving right now, but you know what? It doesn't move very often. So I'm going to ride this train as long as I can. Anyways, that's my trade setup. For the list for you guys today, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Doge, HBAR, Ondo, AVAX, Sonic, Blast, Bonk, Pengu, and Sui. So hopefully you guys are in for the ride, and let's see what's going on. So going into Bitcoin first, let's check it out on the daily real fast. As you can see right here, I'm a little bit bullish on Bitcoin right now, but let's check it out on daily, see what happened. See what's going on. Oh my, what a crazy time it is in this market. So I'm gonna clear. No, I'm not gonna clear it. I'm just gonna get rid of the fib, get rid of this, get rid of the downtrend, so you guys can see this thing for all its glory. We are holding support at 117,232. Max, what is up? How you doing? Welcome in, man. Over past 6 weeks, we've maintained higher lows after higher time frames. Indicators have totally reset, so I'm thinking it's all good as long as we maintain things upward trends. That's true. That is true. Also, Pepe, you did request Pepe. I will write that down. Pepe. I saw that. How you doing, Pepe? How you doing? Yeah, you're right. Higher highs, higher lows. I mean, we could still fall all the way back down to $112,092 and still be bullish. That would be a confirmation low on a previous high. Would not be a big deal. But on your daily time frame right now, the thing I really want you guys to focus in on, look at how quickly we're resetting the stochastic RSI and we're back in neutral territory. This looks beautiful. This looks great. So, daily looks fine. Checking out our 4 hour. 4 hour, we're in the bearish control zone. That's amazing, actually. The only downside, we are below the 200 simple moving average now, so that's a bit disappointing. But if we don't have Wall Street here to shove the prices down, there's a possibility we rally over the weekend. As of right now, as long as we stay above 116,217, we're doing all right. We're doing great. This looks like a backtest of what was once acting as a resistance could be acting as a support. As now, we are also significantly lower in our RSI as we were back then. We were in the bullish control zone. Now we're in the bearish control zone. Hidden bullish divergence could be achieved. Hold the fort, right? Just got to hold it down. Just got to hold it down, man. But low stochastics on the 4 hour going into the weekend, pretty solid here. Let's check out your 1 hour. 1 hour's not showing us anything nice here. With that high stochastic, we could chop around a lot more. A bearish cross could be coming if we do decide to go down from here. I'm not thinking we're going to go that far. I'm really not thinking we go that far. So if we go down from here, all I'm looking for Bitcoin to do is to come down to 116,146. And would you look at that? It would also be a previous support acting as support again if this plays out. So keep that in mind. We could see a little bit of a dip before we start seeing some more upside. Once again, if we're still above this blue box, we are in the clear. We're fine. We're still bullish, still bull market. Everybody can calm down. Stop with the doom and gloom. We had one bad PPI data report, which I don't know who that caught off guard, if I'm being honest. I really don't know who that caught off guard because I've mentioned it several times. Consumers cannot pay higher prices. The companies can, and the companies are. As we saw from a lower than expected CPI report, consumers aren't paying for these tariffs. The companies that are screwing consumers are. Oh, darn it. Shucks. Yo, Max, coming in here with the re-sub. Thank you so much for the Prime 13 months. Holy crap, I didn't even get an alert for that. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Max. I appreciate you. So right now, what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin, we are broken out. It looks like we're going to confirm our levels or something. I'd be looking for the 618 or even the continuation to the upside. 618 makes more sense, coming back up to $121,621, as I'm sure there are shorts that started accumulating just because we saw some red days. Just like you guys asked, oh, bull market over? I don't think so. We just hit an all-time high. Getting a retracement makes sense. But anyways, I could see a 3.57% move to the upside if we do not see lower prices. So that's what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin, looking pretty solid. Liquidation heat map, let's get this going. Oh, would you look at that? There's some shorts sitting at $118,881. There's $105 million sitting there, and then a lot more liquidity to the upside. 120 million right here. Sheesh. It's on the 24-hour time frame. Could they come down and take out this 101 million first? Of course they could. Will they? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Sorry. But checking out our weekly time frame here. Weekly, looks like we cleared out a lot of the longs. We have some more longs sitting down here. 319 million sitting on 116,554, but we have plenty of liquidity to the upside now for a quick little pop to the upside, steal their liquidity, and then let it drain out before Monday. I think they might do it. I think they might. Markets can be very mean. So we'll see what happens here. But I'm leaning toward the bullish side. I think we're going to see a little bit of upside. So that's just me. Just me. Next up, we're going to check out Ethereum. Let's check it out on the daily real fast. Ethereum, major bearish divergence. We have the opportunity of resetting. If we do reset on the daily, I'd look for support down here at 42.63. If we can get down there, great. Awesome. I love it. Good buying opportunity. But I would also be 100% okay if we came all the way down to this level, back down to 3,762. I would not be worried. I would look at that as a formal back test, and then we could see a lot more upside. But we came extraordinarily close to that all-time high. If Bitcoin decides to get bullish, guess what? Ethereum's probably going to do it too. Going into our 4-hour time frame, we are in the bearish control zone. We're bouncing off our 50 simple. There's a solid argument for upside this weekend out of Ethereum. Very solid argument. I guess technically that wick. That's all you need is a wick to find support. Insane. Insane to find support off of a wick, but hey, this is the world we live in now. Ethereum is finally trying to become king of the alts once again. Trying. Anywho, 1 hour, 1 hour time frame. Now the 1 hour does not look great to me, not at all. It's like we're stair climbing down. So I would definitely need this thing to break out of this downtrend here before I feel any type of confidence. If we do end up holding this weird little box of support, awesome. I would need it to test it like 3 times. So that's kind of the unfortunate part, but until you're broken out, I'm a little weary. You've already tested it once. Let's see if you can hold this level. Let's see. We can also bring it all the way down to here. Okay. So let's see if we can hold the level. I don't know. A bit of consolidation out of Ethereum. It makes the most sense to me. Getting a pullback, a deeper pullback, I think would be really healthy. But you know what? I'm not the one making the market. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But if this does see another leg down, first off, I'm looking for support at 42.63. Secondly, 37.62. Moving on, we got XRP. I got really mad when I accidentally clicked on this earlier. But what I'm hoping for is Bart Simpson pattern. If this is a Bart Simpson, this is going to be great. Because you'll see it chop around, and then it'll flush to the downside. More than likely testing 268. But, gotta be objective. You're likely to see a lot of upside. I mean, like a lot of upside, because you came down, you made a low, you confirmed your low, and now you're rallying out of there. So, unfortunately, there's an argument for $3.62. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, and if it goes past that, I mean, you still could see 423 as well. But god damn it. Anyways, that's XRP. Let's move on. We got Solana. Solana's trying to find support off 185. Great. I like it on the 4 hour. 4 hour looks really good. More than likely, 238, 219. We're still aiming at the same thing. Still aiming at the same thing. So, not much to say here. We see it every day. It looks good. I don't know what else to tell you. It looks good. It looks good. XRP will never get that high. Pepe, never's a strong word. Never's a strong word. All right. Now, next, we have Dogecoin. Dogecoin looks strong. Looks really good. I don't know what to tell you. Looks good. You came down once. You came down twice. You held on to 21,986. This little blue box here, you got back above it. Now you're fighting with the next one. If we break above that blue box, well, first off, we're looking for 24 cents. That's number one, 24 cents. Secondly, we're going to look for 28 cents. And then thirdly, 35 cents. So Dogecoin's still looking good. Now we're getting some hype because Grayscale decided to file for a Dogecoin ETF. So now the hype is starting. The hype train is beginning. While you have a bullish setup, there's opportunity here for Dogecoin. Probably want to keep this on the radar for the next coming weeks, because if institutions start buying into it, well, then it's probably going to be really good for trading. Probably going to be really good for trading. Your 4 hours indicating 28 cents is coming. That's what your 4 hours doing. Trying to tell you 20% upside is an option. So I would heed the warnings of Wall Street. Heed the warnings. Moving on from this, we got HBAR, which HBAR has now gotten a firm spot right here on my watch list. Because HBAR looks absolutely stunning. If you paid attention in the Discord, you would have seen I posted this already in the green if you decided to jump in there. If we get a breakout, we are looking for 50% upside from when I posted. Nice. JYAI, what is up, Flight Fan? Sure, got you covered. JYAI. Doge to the moon, right? Doge to the moon, baby. Doge to the moon. I wonder if somebody's going to take out a loan on their house again. You know, worked out for that other guy, didn't it? Anyways, right now you have two targets for HBAR. Anywhere between this 36, what is this? 365595. Yeah, 3695 or all the way up to 5725. No problem, flight, no problem. Could you look at coin and BITX? Also UNH. Fast trades, you have two. You have two, not three. $5 in dono for the third. Okay? Two. That's all you got there, fast trades. So decide which two you want. You know the rules. We're sticking to the rules here. All right. UNH if nobody asked. LTC. Sure, Eddie. I got you. I got you. I guess you want coin and BITX. Got it. Just do coin and BITX. Okay. Got you covered. LTC's on the list. Got you covered, Eddie. Don't you worry. HBAR. Sonic! Already on the list. Sonic's already on the list. Can't even ask. It's already on the list. Cammy K's, how you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just a reminder to anybody who's new here, how it works here. I will get to all requests. Okay, let's start out with that. Don't you start spamming. Don't you start spamming. I go in order based off when they come in. Also, if there happens to be a member that requests something, then they get to jump the line because they are directly contributing to the channel. All right? Memberships are only $5. I feel like it's worth it. Other than that, hopefully you all stay cordial. Anybody who's not a member, you have 2 requests, then it's a $5 dono after that. Everybody that is a member, you have 3 requests, then it's a $5 dono after that. Okay? Keep it civil. Let's keep me not here all night. That would be great. Now then, HBAR. I'm looking for tons of upside. Now we have all the hype coming out about the ETFs. Let's go. 24-hour stream, never going to happen, Dream. Never going to happen. Next up, we have Ondo. Ondo. You got people filing ETFs for this thing as well, so we might as well pay attention to it. Nice pullback. Likelihood we're going to go up and see anywhere between 137 or even as high as 156. So right now, keep this on your radar. It is trying to break out. If we have a bullish weekend, I think Ondo might get some really good moves out of it. So pay attention to Ondo. Nice little break here. Nice little break on the 4-hour. It's looking pretty sauced up and caked up. It's been doing its squats. Looking good. It's looking good. Low stochastics, low RSI, fighting with the 200. It's looking pretty good. Don't fall below 95 cents. Just don't go below that. You're confirming a level right now. Don't you do it. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of Ondo. Positive upside moves. Josh UA, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Guys, I think we're literally 1 sub away from 1,600 now. 1 sub away. We're working our way up there, everybody. We're working our way up. AVAX coming up next. AVAX. Also, if you guys are day traders, do me a huge favor and tell me you want me to look at it for a day trade if you are day trading. Because the way I analyze that, I go into much lower time frames, so you guys definitely have to tell me that information. If I don't have that information, you're just going to get a higher time frame look where we should hold support and where it could be going. All right? Anyways, right now, for AVAX, AVAX looking solid. We're still looking for $31. Right now, we're consolidating nicely. We're above the 200 simple. This could actually rally over the weekend. This looks really good for over the weekend rallying as we're putting in a higher low on the 4-hour. This is beautiful. Do you think BTC will hit 130K end of September? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. As long as we don't get some weird scare in the market, I think, yeah, we have no problem getting up there. But if we get a weird scare, like a new war breaking out, the Fed not lowering interest rates, or something in that aspect, then no, I don't think it'll happen. But if we have nothing stopping us and we have forward looking that we will get more rate cuts in the future, yeah, I think it'll hit that. I think. I want to short crypto, but there's no Wall Street to dump it tomorrow morning, so I'm not sure if I want to take the short. That's pretty funny, Meet Damien. Guys, all of you need to take a moment. Go subscribe to Meet Damien. This guy was in a booth on his lunch break trying to drop alpha for you guys. Way more than I would ever do for you. You would get me right there on Discord saying, no stream. Sorry. I'm out. So the dedication he shows is absolutely amazing. Go subscribe. We'll shout him out properly later. WPLS first one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. We're getting into some weird shit. WPLS Hex Die. All right. We'll check both of those out. Weekend liquidity is cheeks. You're not wrong, Jim. You're not wrong. Hope everyone is well. Doing well. Thank you very much, Jim. How you doing today? Hopefully all is well for you. And hopefully you've been making them gains. For the next leg up for AVAX, we're looking for 27.69 right now. So this could lead you to a little 15% pop to the upside. Just a little pop-a-rooney. We'll see how it goes. We did put in a lower high, so be careful. Be careful out there. Rich is a pulse chainer. Gotta show him some love, right? Damien's YouTube. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Rich. Yeah, everybody. Click the link. Go check out Meet Damien. Give him a sub. He goes live on both TikTok and YouTube. Do it all. I think Nangle Pay shorts run way too high. Yeah, maybe. BTC moon indicator on the weekly RSI. What is that? I'm not pulling up a moon indicator. I refuse. There's no way I'm doing it. So we're checking out Sonic. So Sonic out here. One of my long-term holds because it went from FTM to Sonic. So one of my long-term holds. I don't talk about it that much, but what we did, we broke out, we hit a low, we confirmed our low. Now all we're waiting for is another breakout. Once we get that next breakout, well, we are likely to see this thing rally up to 3.6. Little some, not a bribe. Well, Flight Fan, you did jump into just after the member. So I do appreciate the $2 super chat. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So we're going to move this over to JAI. Got it. Take that off there. You have now jumped ahead of Pepe. Ooh. Pepe, get taken out. Nerd. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So anyways, right now, what I would be looking for is this right here. We got the confirmation low, possibly going up to 36 cents. Also would line up with your 618 golden retrace. This I like. All you have to do, stay above 29 cents. Pretty simple. Moon cycles don't lie. I guess not. I just won't bring those onto my chart. I refuse. I refuse. So a 20% move to the upside. If things get buck wild and crazy out here and the ladies start dropping it low because, you know, they know how to dance, 70% upside. Here's your two targets for Sonic at the moment. And then if you still decide to get even more crazy out here, Sonic could be making the 618 up here to 71.65, which is 138% upside. There are your three targets. Beautiful, in my opinion, looks great. Watching the STD community implode over the acquisition, 200 million treasury and Omnichain OFT being bought out for 110 million right after unlocks finish too. Yikes. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yo, what is up, Rafa? Drop it low, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Rafa, how you been? Long time, man. Long time. Okay, just BTC weekly chart, big picture analysis. Okay, got you. You want to check out the weekly? I know you mentioned the weekly bearish divergence before. I hate to break it to you. It got invalidated with that recent high. But yeah, we'll check that out for you, Damien. We'll check it out. BTC weekly. We will check it out. All right, moving on from Sonic, we got Blast. I know nobody ever asked for this one, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what it looks like. We're going to check it out on this exchange. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Am I about to drop some alpha for you guys? Am I about to? It's been a journey. Had to get hip surgery in June. Recovery blows, but day by day. Good to see you. Damn, hip surgery. What happened? I hope you get better really soon. It's good to see you in the chat also. I gave you plenty of TikToks that you could watch over your recovery. Hopefully you're getting those. Also just admitted they'd halt cuts if the same thing happens again. Only one cut would suck. Oh, that would be terrible. Fed finally admitted they stopped cutting because long yields rose in opposition. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Detached your labrum. I know I'm catching up on everything. Dang, that sounds bad. Sounds really bad. Detaching your labrum. Did you do it while you were on the job at least? Get that good old workers comp out there or what? Yeah, you did it while working? Damn. That's tough, man. That's tough. But hey, you're one tough SOB. I'm sure you're going to be alright. I'm sure you're going to be alright. You are lucky as shit, Blast, that you backtested this level. Holy shit. Alright, cool. Blast might be set and ready to go. What are we working with here? Hold on. Let me cook. Okay, I was hoping to cook steak. We cooked burnt rice-a-roni with this one. God dang it. We might come back down to this 002043 level. It's a possibility. But if we manage to maintain above this 50 simple, this is technically a bullish consolidation. We could see this thing rally. Where I would be looking for it to go, not really that high, if I'm being honest. I'd be looking for 4616. So Blast right now, you're sitting at all-time lows, possibly accumulation range. Maybe we get a 59% move to the upside. The cool thing about it, no one would know or care if it did that. What you're really looking for out of this bad boy is to break this level right here. If you can get above 005454, well then now we're cooking. Now we're talking, because we can get back up into this range, then we can start doing something. But I do believe this is Blast's first bull run. We're going to see what it can do. I probably should check out the downtrend from the high and your recent high after that as well. Yeah, we're broken out, so I'm good there. Not too worried about that. I just want this thing to start moving. If you do get a golden retrace, we might actually see this thing rally up substantially. Something like 1 cent. That would be positive. You put 100 into Blast last year. It's worth $5.60 now. Damn, that is rough. This thing is low. Golly. 261% upside is a possibility here. That's interesting. But yeah, no, that's terrible. Hopefully their ecosystem can start doing something. Moving on, we got Bonk. This might be one of our weekend movers. Oh, dear God. I'm going to come. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to come. Hey, wait, by the way, Rafa, are you playing Warzone still? Are you? Because I might want to play some Warzone soon if you're on. If you're up for it. On the daily, Bonk. We hit a low. We confirmed our low. Oh, boy. Oh boy, bro, I haven't played anything. Oh my god, what are you? You're just sitting around. You might as well play some games. Alright, Bonk right now could be setting up for a 42% rally. That's a Taco Bell run. Taco Bell run, oh boy. So it could be setting up for a 42% rally. Golden retrace situation here. But if we keep on running, you might see 114% out of Bonk. Crazy. Taco Bell run. I don't know if you can get anything from Taco Bell for $5.60. Inflation's a real bitch. Your son took over your PC with Roblox, made the mistake of downloading it for him. Yeah, that was a mistake. My nephew still plays it. He's 9. It's the most horrendous thing possible. It's just a waste of time. There's nothing. There's nothing in that game. It is BS. All right, Pengu is next. I got Pengu on the watch list. What am I doing? Pengu. Where? Hold on. What? Am I blind? I must be blind. There's no way, right? Pengu. I'm blind as shit. Okay. Pengu, we lost our uptrend. Oh boy. I'd be very nervous about this. I'd actually be kind of bearish, come to think of it. I'd be kind of bearish. The only thing you're holding on to is the hope that you can maintain in this little chop zone here that you're trying to act as support right now. What Pengu really needs to do here is get back above this trend. Get back above it. Get back up there. Be a false breakdown. A lot of meme coins got taken to the barn and beat to shit this week. Could be buying opportunity next week. You know, that's true. It could be. The nice thing about Pengu here, you're closing in on that 50 simple moving average on the daily. You're closing in. So I think we might just flutter around here for a while. In reality, if we do get rid of all of this other noise here, just get rid of all of it. All we have to do, maintain this little zone here. This little area here. You dipped on into it. You're doing okay. As long as you stay above 0.30086, you're going to be all right. Flamingo coin? What? For dogs, the penguins. What's the next animal? Oh, that's pretty funny. Flamingo coin. That's pretty funny. So yeah, Pengu right now, nice consolidation. What we really want to see is a breakout of this downtrend. Then we're cooking. The problem is, we could be in this thing all the way until September 16th. So if you believe in Pengu, maybe it's a chance and an opportunity to accumulate into a position. Me personally, I would not be taking that risk. I would be waiting just to make sure once you get close enough to this downtrend, it could actually break out. So we're going to see what it does, but nice consolidation. You're back in the bearish control zone on the daily, looking pretty decent. All right, moving on from this last one, and then I'm getting to all of your guys' requests. We got Sui in the house. Sui! So Sui, you can see this beautiful blue box of heaven. We are above it. We tried to get below it for a couple days. Didn't work. We came up to the 618. We're maintaining support. You know what that means. We're looking for anywhere between 519 and 536. This could be a massive move to the upside. 38 to possibly 43% move to the upside. Sui actually looks great at these levels. Looks great. We're going to see what it does. If it decides to utilize this as your upswing, 553 is the target at a brand new all-time high. We're going to see if Sui has the stones. We're going to see. Before we get into all of your guys' requests, I'm going to take a moment in time. I'm going to give a shout out where it's well deserved. Anybody who's willing to go out and live stream inside of a place of business with food, I would be stuffing my face, but you know what? Meet Damien didn't do that. Instead, what he did, he dropped alpha. He tried to help out the community, finding some gains. Check him out. This is Meet Damien. He goes live often. I wish I knew what his schedule was. I seem to always be late for it, but this is it. Go subscribe. Help this man out. 395 subscribers. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Help this man get to 1,000. It's well worth it. Go enjoy the content. Hit the like. Do all of it. Do all the stuff and the things. All right, Pumpkin, how we doing over here? Do we have any chatters? Any chatters at all? No chatters at all. By the way, everybody over here on Pumpkin, remember, if you drop your UID, you will have a chance at winning 100 pumpkin seeds just for dropping your UID. I will let Tina know, and then she will credit them to your account. So get those free pumpkin seeds while you can. Get them while you can. All right, anyways. Always enjoy Damien's streams. Sweet! Is ADA about to run? About to run? I don't know. Let's check out the trade. We're up 179% on this exchange. We are up 93% on this exchange, and we are up 175% on this exchange. Yeah, I think we're doing the right and proper thing. I think we're doing it. I think it is. Yeah. You're an afternoon streamer? Nice. Nice. I don't know what afternoon means for you because it's still morning for me. So it's like, oh, well, that's usually why I miss it. I'm at work. So it's like, I'm training somebody. You're like, I'm going live. I'm like, well, I can't enjoy that. Damn it. I try to catch them whenever I can. It's just, damn people wanting to get in shape and live a better life. Golly, selfish. Selfish. Well, let's go ahead and check out WPLS. So, what did you say? The first one? First one down? I hope you said it was the first one. I forgot. Yep, it was the first one. Well, we had a positive and negative look on this. Could go up, could go down. I loathe the rounded top. Rounded top looks terrible, but you did break out of that recent downtrend, and you're currently utilizing it as support in a weird way. This is such a weird looking chart. So weird. But you're above it. You have neutral RSI. It's fine. You are, stochastics. You are in the bullish control zone for the daily. This could come down lower as you are pretty overextended from your 50 simple, even though you just got a golden cross. A Sunday night stream, I'm thinking, that would be good. That would be great. Get a feel for where it's going the next week. I love it. 4-hour time frame, you're reset, you're good. You're below the 50. That's annoying. That's actually annoying to be below the 50. Right now, you would love to hold support above 4847. As long as you can hold above 4847, strong possibility you're going to see 6508 and a test of this downtrend. So I would still be bullish here until you start losing, let's just say 4721. You lose that, I would be really concerned. Really concerned. So here's the box of hope that you have right here. Box of hope. Just stay above the box. Don't get a candle close below it. Otherwise, that 12% downside could be playing out. We'll see what it does. But as of right now, I would be very bullish, thinking that it's going up. Hi, what is up, Bassent? How you doing, Bassent? Even if it holds the supply line, it's still losing a level. So the former demand or former supply line acting as a demand line is good, but if you lose the level of support, you'll see it just slice through like butter. So it's kind of like you're waiting and seeing, but you're still leaning toward the bullish side because you did make a higher high, and you're confirming your levels. So you're leaning to the bullish side. Either way, blue box should not break. Just period. Dot. Shouldn't break. So as long as you stay bullish, that blue box will hold, and we'll see a nice little rally to the upside. We shall see how it goes, though. You have low stochastics. You're in the bearish control zone on the 4-hour. Nothing showing you should be dumping. Nothing. So if it does do it, that means someone's just being mean. What's up, Henry? How you doing? Good to see you. Always love the streams. Hey, love to see you in here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. God, I need to keep up on these chats. Y'all are getting fast on me. Sheesh. Hex DAI. It's the first one here. Let's see what we got. Going out to the daily. Best TA ever. I could go up. It could go down. Doug, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. If I gave you definites, like, it's definitely going this way, that's the easiest way to lose all your money. It's the easiest way. So, if it ever sounds like you don't know where it's going, no one knows where it's going. That's the beautiful part about TA. It's technicals. You're analyzing the technicals and seeing what in the probabilities where the price could be going based off previous price action. That's all it is. God damn it, Jim. Okay, alright. DJI / gold. And then we got ETH.D plus BTC.D / Total 3 ES. What the hell is that? How do you even look this stuff up, man? Total 3 ES. I swear to God, you're a necromancer. We're gonna have zombies after I look these things up. That is wild. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's counter support. Oh, that's too funny. Alright, so we're going to do a little old what used to happen here. We had a breakout, great. We confirmed our level, awesome, love to see it. Love to see it. We would greatly hate if we lost this level right here. We would greatly hate if we lost that. So the fact that we held it, awesome. Did we make a 618? Did we do it? I'm pretty sure we did it on this high right here. We did do it on this. Oh no, we made a bearish 5-0 on this one. But I'm guessing they're going to be aiming for the highs here. Guessing they're going to be aiming for the highs. All the way up here. So. Oh, that's what he gets for calling our stuff weird. It is weird. It's U.S. industrial sector versus gold and top 2 dominances versus alts without stables. Oh my god. You're making me work for it. That's all that is. You're making me work for it. So, one thing I dislike. I do not like the sharp peak and then rounded top. That looks like an Adam and Eve double top. I do not like that. That is bad. But the low stochastic and the neutral territory on the daily gives me hope. It's great you're getting a nice golden cross here. You still have the possibility of coming down and touching that 200 because you have not backtested the 200 since you broke out. That is the one thing I would be a bit nervous about. Just a sudden spike to the downside just to go touch that 200. Currently, this is your downtrend that you need to break out of. Some might call it a bull flag. That's left up to the judges. Maybe he should pick up some pulse. Oh God, no. Would he stop requesting it if I did? I know that I have P-Die thanks to Rich forcing me to buy it one day, but that's about it. That's all that I got. Currently, I do see this right here posing a problem. So you broke down from that, and if I were trading this, I would be focused on this right here, coming down to as low as 711. Let's see how that lines up with the daily 200. That's what I'd be looking for. Let's go back to the daily real quick, see how it lines up. That's too deep. Maybe you hit the 1272, if you even fall. I mean, Porky, that's funny. No, that would actually line up with previous level that acted as a resistance. You did hold it as support. If you got a 35% drop, you're likely to test 0067. So this one, I just don't like the Adam and Eve double top, but having the low stochastic, being in neutral territory, it's not really giving me a sign that it's going to start dropping profusely. Not really showing me that it's going to do something like this. So I would say just watch this 1011 level. And then if you hold it, you're going to be looking for a nice move up to the 618. So you have your bearish case. Your bullish case is 90% upside. That's your bullish case. Marketing campaign on its way to the US right now in the form of audio mailers. You want to know the funny thing about that? You've been mentioning this marketing campaign for like 2.5 weeks. When marketing? Thought Hex effectively became Pulse, right? Me too. So this is what I'm seeing. I would lean more toward the upside, the 90% upside, and that's because I have a little bit of a bias to the upside right now. I'm a bit bullish at the moment, so I don't think the 35% downside is going to play out. We'll see what happens. Until you break out or hold support, it's up in the air. It's just up in the air right now. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on, we got DJI/gold. Enter. DJI/gold. This is for Jim, so we're going out to the monthly. Holy guacamole. This looks this is a weird looking chart. I don't like this chart. I would probably not trade this because once again, Adam, Eve. But you're catching bids on the monthly, you're almost oversold. Yo, what's up, Charles? How you doing? Master E, what's up? What's up? Charles, you cover SUI. It about to break downward trend on short time frame. We did cover SUI. We're looking in the $5 range. I was bullish. I was very bullish, actually. Very bullish. All right, going into the monthly levels here. We got one here, right there. Oh my goodness. We're holding that as support right now? Wow. We even used it as resistance back here? Sheesh. If you guys didn't pay attention where I got that level from, it was this back here. This support, right there. So, we go to the future. And yeah. Anyways, we did break out of a downtrend. Great. Let's check out the fib pull. Pulling of the fibs. And we didn't even come close to a 50% retrace. So we are looking for upside. Interesting. Interesting. Your monthly could do it. Your weekly. What do we got? What do we got? I don't like your weekly. Your weekly looks bad. It looks really bad. I don't like it. This is the weirdest downtrend I've seen in my life. Absolute weirdest downtrend I've ever seen. Because we got a peak right here. And then we got this high right here. Right there. Alright, we have maintained that downtrend this whole time. So this thing could continue consolidating all the way until... What? The weekly doesn't tell me? Oh my god, how far out is this? We could consolidate all the way 2037. Oh my god. 2037? That's a joke, right? Damn, Jim. That's a long time. That's 12 years. That is 12 years of consolidation coming your way. Oh my god. Sounds terrible. Risk on industrial indicator, risk off commodities. Interesting. Well, it looks like for 12 years, you're just going to be stuck. That's a long time. That's a really long time. But I guess after 12 years, we might see this thing rally up 123%. I don't know if that's good or bad, because you're giving me some weird stuff to compare. But, yeah. Could go up 123%. Alright, this next one's going to be a real bitch. ETH.D plus BTC.D slash total 3 ES. I can't believe that's a thing. Healthcare rotation? I don't know, maybe. I don't pay attention to that. But Berkshire Hathaway does something, the whole market does the exact same thing. So, is what it is. Nice. Breaking to the upside. I don't know if that's good or bad. That's a break to the upside, though, on the monthly. And plenty of room to run. That's... 15 more days of this. 15 more days. Nice little double bottom, though. Triple bottom, even. Triple bottom on the monthly. It's top two dominances against altcoins without stables. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to outpace everything else for a while. Is that what that's saying? Sir Naptime winning the giveaway for pumpkin seeds. Let's go, baby! Woo! Alright. Red is ETH and BTC. Green is alts. Okay, so the alts are about to outperform everything. That's good. That's good. So we're looking for a 16.52. So we're looking for a bit more upside here. Another 20%. 20%? Shit. Another 20% upside. Oh. Red is the alts? Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like BTC and Ethereum are going to keep stealing the show. Oh, we're getting some pullbacks on my ADA trade right now. That's not fun. That's not great. We're only up 124% now? Golly. Come on. Quit rug pulling me. So it's marketing for the whole chain as the core chains work together. PLS is the gas, DEX, deflationary, Inc., reward for yield farms, and Hex is the long-term staking. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of effort for one ecosystem. That's a lot. They're going to have to create an encyclopedia so that they can figure out what exactly is going on that chain. That's so much effort. When that thing pops off, I know that altcoin season is in. Because if altcoin season's not in, no one's going to take time to learn that. Did you guys remember Drip Network? I remember some guy, he was making nonstop videos about Drip, and I was like, I don't even understand this thing. What are you guys doing? They loved it. They absolutely loved it. I only see people talking about PLSX, but I'm not surprised, right? The more complicated it gets, the more I'm like, it's like a full-time job to be able to trade this thing. I'm not in. I don't like it. It looks like on the weekly we're about to be overbought and toppy, a bit toppy out here. So I guess there's hope for the altcoins yet. All right, moving on. We got JAI. Okay, we're gonna check it. Jerry the Turtle. That's what it is. I was like, I think I've heard of this one. It's Jerry the Turtle, guys. Jerry the Turtle. We did TA on this the other day. Looks like I was right. Yeah, on the weekly. Let's check it out on the daily. Daily, I was right. Let's go. Upside. So we're aiming at 30814. From when somebody else requested this, that was a 51% move to the upside. Understand, TA, generally speaking, does not work on coins that are this new. So just a heads up there. This is all speculation. But that 51% is your first target. Second target, you're going to be looking at something a lot higher. And I mean like a lot higher. It's kind of ridiculous. So we go from high or low to high, back down to the low, and then your next target's going to be up here. So from where you're sitting right at this moment, if it starts getting a little buck wild, 145% upside. Celinda's in the house. What's up? Last year, BTC went up 15% from August 14th to the 22nd. Then it dumped 20% first week of September. Not that history will repeat, but something to note. That is really good stats right there to understand. Thank you, Celinda. I appreciate that. Has a buy and burn mechanism. 10% of the supply already. Sweet. Rocky B, I'm going to start buying gold bars. That's probably never a bad bet. Enjoy buying those gold bars. Rich, please tell me you don't invest in hacks. That token is overdone. That's okay. No need to do all of that. Could just buy and hold, Porky. Buy and hold what? Buy and hold what? Also, I buy and hold certain things, but, you know, I don't think outside of PDI, I'm not really going to buy and hold Pulse Chain. It's too difficult for me to sell it. I got to go through, like, dexes and random website. And, not a fan. Just not a fan. I like it being simple, easy. Almost thoughtless. That I could sell it, that makes me happy. Alright, moving on from this one, let's get into Pepe. Let's get into Pepe. You don't need to do all the bells and whistles. Yes, I do. I'm all about the bells and whistles. I'm all about the bells and whistles. Alright, we are maintaining our consolidation. And, you know, out of all the random meme coins, I will give Pepe its credit here. It has held up its structure better than most other meme coins. So good job, Pepe. You are still above your 200 daily moving average. You are nearing the lows of your consolidation. we could actually see you go up and test the top of your consolidation. So it's looking pretty solid. This could be a 28% move to the upside. Once it finally breaks out, though, well, you know, a lot more upside. Looking at 2130, more than likely. More than likely. You know this Pepe. Well, yeah, Pepe. Yeah. All right. Anyways, that's Pepe. It's looking pretty good. Not too shabby. Nice consolidation. Warren Buffett hired Luigi to assassinate UNH's PE so that he could buy lower. Madman. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Is that the conspiracy that's out there? Pepe will be the most gains in the cycle. Another 10 to 15x. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I still think the top performing meme coin has yet to be built. I think it has yet to be built. Coin, looking at the stock coin. Let's see what we got here. It has not done much, has it? It hasn't done much. We're still looking for crazy gains, 73%. It's really just kind of chilling out here. We could come down to confirm our level at 288, but still aiming at 538. Anywhere between 493 and 538. Still aiming at that. I don't think coin is in danger of going bankrupt. I really don't. You got 30K in Pepe. Hopefully I get a 10x. That would be nice. Nice. Rocky, watch out. You might get some love letters from Pepe in the chat. You might. King this cycle, I'm telling you. Hey, you keep telling us. I was shocked when they revealed Buffett as a buyer of falling knife that kept it from going lower. Yeah, that was a little shocking. And then, of course, now it's like catching a strong bounce and going up because everybody's like, well, if Warren Buffett's buying it, oh my God. You know? BITX. Volatility share 2x Bitcoin. Okay, all right. Looks like we had a nice little move up, pulling on back, but we're looking fine so far on the daily. It just looks like normal consolidation to me right now. As long as we can maintain above, I would say this level right here, as long as we can stay above 57.88, I'm still looking for 76.05. Still looking for it. Could be a nice 28% move to the upside. Could be. It looks pretty good though. Just needs to finish consolidating, resetting its indicators. Bitcoin's been performing well, so it doesn't make sense that the ETF would perform poorly. It just doesn't make any sense. LTC. I mean, we hit the 1618 at 133. Now it looks like we're trying to maintain above 114. Now the thing about LTC in this 114 level, this is kind of a big deal. It's actually like a really big inflection point. I need to zoom out for you guys to see this. Need to zoom out. So if you notice, there's a big old gap between 114 and 232. I think everybody should really pay attention to that. The fact that we came up to this level before, we pulled back, now we're back at it again. This could be setting up for a huge launch to the upside. What I want you to pay attention to is the stochastic RSI on the daily. You had 2 days of sell pressure resetting quickly. This could very well turn into a very nice move up to 232. And it might happen a lot faster than you're thinking. So I would be paying attention to Litecoin at the moment. Let's see if it catches bids from here, or if you do come down and touch 114, that might be one of your better opportunities of getting in. So right now, right this moment, I could very well see 188 to 232 coming up next. So I would look for anywhere between a 56 to a possible 93% move to the upside for Litecoin. Yeah, it's not very often we say Litecoin looks bullish, but man, it's looking bullish right now. Tell you what. So as long as nothing weird happens, this thing could be getting ready for a huge launch to the upside. Let's go Litecoin. Bailout. What? Alright, healthcare, 48 billion stake. That's a lot. That's so much. Literally bought the bottom. Crazy. Well, he is the bottom now. That everyone knows. Yeah, yeah. He is the bottom. A little scary. Can trade buying the bottom. Still DCA. Rich, I really hope it pays off for you. I really hope it does. I would love for Rich to be like, I got a new house in the Hamptons. All of you didn't even know. Pulse Chain was where it was at. The other one who helped bail out Goldman Sachs, I believe. Probably. You know, Goldman Sachs already is talking about like, oh, the Goldilocks time in the markets are probably over. I feel like they're trying to cover some shorts. I feel like they're trying to cover shorts. Like, I've never seen Goldman Sachs try and put out that much bad news in such a short period of time. It's kind of amazing. It's only like 5% of your crypto wallet. Only 5%. Must have a large crypto wallet out there. Ladies, Rich is single. If you want the future millionaire, Rich, he's there. He's ready. Lottery play, nice. All right, we got Bitcoin on the weekly, and that is the last request of the evening, which makes me really happy. So let's check out Bitcoin to USD, because I don't want to change my normal chart. Checking it out on Coinbase on the weekly. So here's where all the greatness comes from, the weekly. Now, let's focus in on these bearish divergences, and I do want to point something out, because I saw the bearish div also, but then I saw what just happened. So, between this high and this high, holy shit, you're holding that as support? Okay, I didn't do that, but anyways, you have an uptrend here on your RSI, you have a downtrend here. The problem with this downtrend is you broke it. You not only broke it, you made a higher high, invalidating the bearish divergence. Now you're backtesting the downtrend as support. So this is an invalidation of the entire bearish divergence scenario. This makes it to where, oh, we could see more upside. All we need is a common retrace, and we're still good. So that is one thing I notice about Bitcoin and its bearish divergence, because I'll tell you what, normally when I see bearish divergence on the weekly, I sell everything, I run away, I don't even look at it for like a couple months, unless I'm trading it. But yeah, my spot holdings, a lot of times I'll sell off when I see the weekly bearish divergence, but it has to follow with a lower high. Once you see weekly bearish divergence and then a lower high, so let's just say we only got up to this high right here, sitting at like 108,870, which would be lower than this one, that's where I would say, oh shit, this is bad, we're probably going down for a long time. It didn't happen. We broke through it. So I was like, oh, we invalidated it. That's weird. So invalidating the bearish divergence on the weekly, super bullish. And that is also why I still am falling into the super cycle category. Yeah, I still believe this is a super cycle, and I'm interested to see where it goes. One thing I do get a little worried about still is the fact that we have this very sharp uptrend here that we could break down from. That is one thing that does have me worried. If we do break down from it, I'm looking for a 50% retrace, and then we could probably keep this party going. But 50%, 618, something around here. So your bearish idea for Bitcoin right now is something like a 15 to a possible 20% downside. So that is your bearish case at the moment based off your weekly time frame if we do start losing some levels. But it's funny that Celinda came in here and mentioned what she did, because she mentioned in the past we've seen Bitcoin rally in August and then fall 20% in September. This would be the 20% drop after hitting a new all-time high. So that would be really interesting. That would be really damn interesting if that happened. Will you check out Sui on short time frame? Sure. I still need to get into a trade on pumpkin, so that works out. Any other takers for the free 100 pumpkin seeds? No other takers. Okay, alright. Anyways, let's go to SUI, low time frames. So let's get into it for a day trading option. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got the orbs up and everything. Damn, we went low, didn't we? I'd short. Interesting. You got low, lower low, lowest low. How weird is that? How weird is that? Actually, I don't need the orbs anymore because stock market's not open, so they don't matter. So we're just focused on this. I would legitimately be looking for a short and a confirmation low. 20% drop will be close to the gap, 91K. Yeah, probably would be. Probably would be. Nope. Go right there. Right there. So SUI, surprisingly, I would be looking for shorting opportunities. I would go from the low right here to the high, and right this moment, I'd be looking for a short coming down here. About a 1.32 possible 1.96% move to the downside. What's your 1 hour? Does your 1 hour say? Ooh, 1 hour says that could happen. Interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. 5 minute, not oversold. Trying to hold on to the 200. We had a bearish back test. Oh boy. Yeah, I would short this thing. I'd probably go pretty high leverage, but I'd have a stop loss right above this wick high right here, 3728. So this would be my short idea. Right there to the 618. That would be great. It's only a 1.58 to 1, but that is a 1.31% move to the downside. That's what I'm looking at for SUI on a day trading time frame. How interesting. I'm thinking that's highly likely. Go back to 100K at least, then load up for possible alt season. Interesting. 91K, no way. Oh boy, oh boy. ADA, golly, you made a little bit higher high. You're pulling back profusely. Oh, is ADA playing with my heart? Playing with my heart? Oh, ADA, what are we doing? Kind of like this consolidation, I'm being honest. Oh, I don't know if I can get in a trade tonight. Let's check Ethereum. What are we doing here? This is probably why we're seeing so much turmoil. We're about to hit the 618. I think people are about to start going long on Ethereum. How very strange. How very strange. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Are getting involved in Bitcoin. No more deep bear markets for Biddy. Yeah, if the pension plans are in it, that's very true. So that's the kind of the funny thing. I was talking to one of my clients today about. He was like, "So what do you think bear markets in the future for Bitcoin are going to look like?" I was like, "Well, if it's going to be like the stock market bear markets, a 20% pullback is a bear market, which crypto bros won't even know they just survived a bear market. We're going to see one of those ugliest bear markets every next year." Don't tell Damien. That's pretty funny. Well, no, it's funny because it's like a lot of the crypto space, they're not going to know that they went through a bear market for the stock market because we're so used to like 50, 60, 70, 80% pullbacks that it's just like, wait, that was a bear market? Oh my god, load me up! It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. Looks like Ethereum's catching some bids. We might want to start trading Ethereum. Huh. Kind of like what Ethereum's doing right now. What time is it? Oh, we got a new 4-hour candle. This is around the time I would trade. Let's see. Sweet Pumpkin. You went 10x on INJ. Interesting. 10x long on INJ. Is this really the AI play we're looking for? Interesting. I'm looking at ETH upside right now. I'm looking at this ETH upside right now. I'll tell you what. You just hit a bearish 5-0, or a bullish 5-0, I should say. So now you could see this thing rally on up. You didn't confirm the low yet. So you're looking for 618. How far is that? That's 0.72. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to go 25x long on Ethereum. We're going. We're doing it. All right. Let's see how long this thing takes. Where would stop loss be? Stop loss below the wick. I don't want it to go below this point. Right here. At 4,419, and we're going to take profit at 4,465. 4,465. That is the goal here. Let's go ahead and mark this puppy out. So right there. Whoa. Whoa, brother. There we go. And there we go. So this is a 2-to-1 trade. We feel good about it. We feel good about it. 2-to-1. We're doing good here. I'm in some of the biggest whale groups. You hold, you will lose most of your money. Just letting you know. It's funny. That's funny. It's not wrong, though. Next cycle, Bitcoin will not run. It will be alts and meme coins because most people are thinking Bitcoin will go to 500K. Everyone will do the opposite. Interesting thought process. The contrarian thought process. I love it. I love that. While we wait on the trade to play out. Well, we're still waiting to see if this trade's gonna move. That's the main thought. Because we still could go lower. Yeah, see, this is why I have my dedicated live streams for trading. This is why. As soon as I trade, you're like, okay, cool, look at a different chart. SPX broke down. SPX breaking down. Breaking down in the worst type of way, too. You have this level that was acting as a support this whole time. Now, it could be acting as a resistance. You had your lower high on the daily. So, realistically, a nice downtrend could be on your way. It is strongly possible for you to hit $1.02 to the downside. Very strongly possible. For this to happen. Could see another 30% downside. The closer you are to this downtrend, the better it is to try and trade it, unless you break out. So bearish until breakout on SPX. You finally put in a lower high. So yeah, bearish till breakout. Lower high, lower low. Downtrend could be achieved. Looking for $1.28. Let's get back to Ethereum. 5 minutes. Back into Ethereum. We're green on the trade. We are green on the trade. Any requests? Porky chat. Oh boy. Oh dang, Sweet Pumpkin got into a fart coin long. Let's go. Hey, Sweet Pumpkin out here trading it up. Dang, love to see it. Love to see it. I didn't even know we could do 10x on ING on this platform. Had no idea. We should get Sweet Pumpkin to join the chat. We should get her to join the chat. Right on, thanks. No problem, Charles. No problem. Yeah, lower highs are really bad. Lower highs are they're just a bad time. Just a bad time. For those of you who are not used to me live trading, yeah, we do this. We live trade and stuff, and you guys should definitely subscribe for it. Because I do dedicated streams where I'm just live trading the whole time. And then you guys can see how either terrible or great I am. Most of the time I'm terrible. I'm awful. There's no way I could call this stuff. Like, no crystal balls are allowed. But sometimes we just get lucky, you know? Sometimes we suck a little bit less. Just a little bit less. So currently on the pumpkin trade, only up 2%? No. Only a 2%er. 2%er. Oh, crazy. Looks like downtrend staying intact. Usually we wait for the break and the back test, but you know what? I got a little antsy. Unfortunate. Probably going to take an L on this one. Oh no. Oh, I just started out there. Everything that goes up will go down. That's true. I'm so amazed people think BlackRock is just buying Bitcoin for the hell of it. BlackRock's buying it just to pump our bags. And Ethereum. Well, and HBAR now. So the reason HBAR is on the watch list is because the rumor is BlackRock is applying for the spot ETF for HBAR. There's one thing BlackRock's really good at. It is devastating a market. Buying up everything, dictating the price of it, and then moving on. They're really good at doing that crap. I feel like this is one of those trades that's going to take all night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's check in on the ADA stuff. ADA is just bleeding out right now. Kind of unfortunate on the new 4-hour. I might close this one. Only have 800 left in here. I might close that one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, liquidity disappeared at 5 p.m. Yeah, that's true. Just evaporates. It's amazing. As soon as they leave, you're like, oh, hey, look at that. You're going to hold the supply line on 5 minute? Maybe. I don't know. We thought Ethereum was actually going to move up based off our 5 minute time frame being nearly oversold. Looks like they have a different plan in mind. Looks like more downside could be coming. And my stop loss is right in the middle of the range. Should be below this. Thought we were going to break out, man. I thought we were going to the promised land. Poor trade. Anyways, a poor trade is a really good end to the stream. So. And I'm going to close out of one of my ADA trades. up 860. I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid here. So there you go. That one is closed out. Don't have to worry about it. It's good to go. This one we're still up $239. Let's leave it open for a little bit. This one, low amount. And we'll leave it open too. Alright, anyways. We locked in 800. We're good. I think on the day, up 1,400? 14. So it was a good day. Good day of trading. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. On an otherwise choppy day, I'm okay with that. BlackRock is a monopoly? Yeah, sorta. Yeah, sorta. Ethereum struggling out here, trying to be relevant. I do feel like we're gonna get some meme coin volatility this weekend though, which I really do look forward to. Even if it's just like 5% moves, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, ADA, what are you doing? You were up 3%. Now you're just looking like trash. Just looking like trash. ETH, you were looking great before. Not no more. Not no more. ETH needs to get a haircut or something. I don't know. Needs to get a little taller. Hit the gym. Maybe buy some pizza. I don't know. Get some ice cream. We're down 1% on the ETH trade. Alright, anyways, guys. Well, this is a portion of the stream where it's like paint drying. I'm sure everyone's bored already, ready to head on out. We only have 12 people in here. So I'm going to get off. I'm going to get on out of here. Have a great weekend for you. Have a great weekend, Cami K's. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. I do plan on going live tomorrow, provided the market does something. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, everybody, take it easy. Keep those stop losses tight. I'll catch you in the next one. Join the free Discord. And if you need an exchange to trade on, use the links down in the description down below. Take advantage of the deposit bonuses. They're phenomenal right now. Take advantage. All right. Peace easy, everybody. Catch you later. See ya. No problem, Charles. No problem. Laters, brother. Laters, Rafa. Laters, man. I will, Dream Takes. Everybody on Pumpkin. Appreciate the heck out of all of you. Hopefully you have a great night.